Good morning folks, good morning from my little cabin. I don't know how well you can see that. So my GoPro batteries, they all seemed to die last night for some reason. It was weird, so I wasn't able to film the rest of the evening, but all I did was chill here pretty much. If you have a look down here, I'll walk you around in a minute. These little shades here right by the river. I just chilled out in one of those all night. The moon came down here, absolutely beautiful it was. Just very chilled, very relaxed here indeed. There's not much around here, hardly, well, there's no shops around. If you want anything here, you ask them and they go to the store for you, or you have to go to the store yourself. I'm just going to go and see if they're doing breakfast now actually, because I'm not sure what the deal is here. Dinner last night was pretty interesting. So he asked if I wanted fish or chicken for dinner. He asked if I wanted dinner with them first, and so I said I'll have fish please. What I didn't realise is that they have a little holding here. There's a river that flows and they must have some kind of system where they catch the fish. So he just went down into the river, opened this little kind of lid up that was in the river, lifted out a fish, and then I had to watch him kill it, folks, which I wasn't happy with. I didn't like it, it was horrible. So I've just come for dinner and one of the guys asked me if I wanted fish or chicken, and I said fish. So he's literally got a fish out of that thing, that square there, a live fish, and he's just killed it there. So that's how fresh the fish is going to be. But I feel really guilty now because that fish was just alive a few seconds ago and now he is cutting the guts out of it. Maybe that's put me off fish now. I might have to go full on veggie. Whoop. But he gutted the fish and everything, cooked it up, and when it came I opened up the fish and it still had 2 full leaves in it, like quite big leaves in the fish. But the fish was lovely, man. It was delicious. It really was nice food, and they make it with this like salad. I don't know how they make it, this like olive oil stuff on top. Absolutely delicious. So I'm just going to go and see if they're doing any breakfast now. If they're not, I'm going to have to go to the shop. And then today folks, we're going to go on a little hike. We're going to go walking along the canyon. I think I found a loop I can do, I think, or if not, at least we can just walk up the canyon, the main part of it, and then come back the same way if I'm a bit unsure, because it's a little bit iffy. I'm not too sure of the path too much. I've just found this route online that someone did, and I've tried to find it on maps and things, but it's not exactly a designated route, not even on all trails. So I'm gonna see how I go, but I'm not going to put myself in any danger. I'm just going to, if I don't know where I'm going, I'm going to turn back. So anyway folks, let's go and have a look at this place. I'll go and show you a little bit of this, and then I'm going to ask if we've got any breakfast on offer. Vamos. So here we go. There's my room for the night. They call it a tree house. And like I say, they've got all of these shades right by the river here, so you can just chill out and relax. It's been so nice and quiet here, man, so peaceful. And then all of these places that are like this, there's loads of these kind of places along the river, all geared for rafting and things like that. And they all have these kind of transit vans that are roofless, basically. Not ruthless, roofless, as you can see. And these guys take you up the canyon, put you in a boat, and then you do some whitewater rafting, and then they come and pick you up further down the river. But this is the restaurant. This is where I'm just going to go and ask if they're doing any breakfast right now. And there's another one of those vans. So it's very popular here, the rafting, but the water is freezing, guys. Anyway, let's see what they're doing here. So this is the back of the restaurant. I'm just in the restaurant here, and then we've got another little restaurant section here right by the river. Another nice little sheltered place. It's amazing, man. They're all of these places are just all the way down the river here, and all geared for the canyon, like I say, all for the rafting and water sports and things like that, and hiking, which I'm going to do today. Anyway guys, I've just asked for breakfast, and apparently someone's coming to sort me out. Let's see. Okay guys, so breakfast's going to be ready in half an hour. So I've just grabbed a bit of water and a Fanta. They don't have any juice here. It's very limited on stuff that they have here. There's a little supermarket just down the road, but again, I think it's quite limited. But there's another one 30 kilometers away, they said, if I want to go and get something else. But I'm just going to chill here, guys. I'm going to go down by the river in a minute, onto one of those little shades there. I was just talking to one of the guys here as well, asking him if it's safe to go walking, and he did say there are wolves and bears around here. in the forest, in the mountains, so he said not to go too far away, and you know, if you stick by the riverside you're pretty safe. So I think he understood what I said, because along the riverside here there's loads of like activity with people and things, but where I want to go is further out than that, you know. So I'm gonna see how I go. I'm gonna take a little walk along the canyon, but a part of the hike that I wanted to do actually does go through the forest and things, so I don't know if that's going to be wise. Like you said, there are bears and there are wolves here, so depending on how hungry they are and if they're like ginger people. But I definitely shouldn't take too much risk, should I? Anyway guys, I'm gonna go and chill out down there for a little while. What a beautiful way to start the day, folks. What a beautiful way to start the day. Just got these little places here, nicely shaded. Like I say, I was down here all night last night, pretty much just chilling, listening to the water, watching some people swimming, fishing, and then you got your first bunch of rafters coming down the river here. So like I say, this river, it's freezing, very cold water. This water's coming straight from the mountains, from the Taurus Mountains, which is where we were yesterday, if you remember, up in the and here we are guys, these guys enjoying the sunshine. Breakfast for one. Lots of stuff, man. Eggs, chips, tomato, cucumber, ham, cheese, more cheese, jam, bread. I said to them, I don't need anything big, I just need something quite simple for the morning. Oh, and coffee. But yeah man, that should set me up for the day. Okay guys, all done and dusted, breakfasted up, and now we are going to head down to a little supermarket just to get a couple of snacks and a bottle of water, and we're going to head back up the river, and we're going to go for that little walk we were talking about. Loads of people going down the river at the moment on their boats, all having fun, splashing each other and all of that jazz. Just letting the car cool down a minute guys. It's been in the sun all morning, it's absolutely roasting in there. But yeah guys, we're going to shoot off now. Car's going to be cooled down. Let's go. So this is the supermarket. Let's go and see if it's open. I'm not even sure if it's open. It's closed folks, it's closed. Why are we closed? 10:30 AM. And this is the only shop around for 30 kilometers. Oh well, looks like I'm going on my walk without any snacks, folks. Good job I got some water for myself. Anyways, let's go. Okay guys, so we've just found a nice big car park here, and it's where a lot of the rafting starts. As you can see, these guys are getting their induction, and they head on into the river down there, and they start going down here. You might be able to see some boats just down there. But we're just going to walk along the road a little bit. There's a little spot over here where people are just swimming, and oh my god, the water is crystal, and there's a beautiful little bridge just there as well. So we're just going to head to the road there, see that, and then we're going to walk up the road a little bit further to the hike, the walk that we're going to do. I've had to park a little bit further away, but only because I wanted to see all of this here guys. But let's head on, show you what I'm talking about. So we're just coming up to this little bridge here, and just to the left you're going to see a beautiful, beautiful natural pool. Absolutely stunning. Unfortunately it's right by the road, but some nice little waterfalls down there here, as you can see. Many people going on the rafting, and then you've got this lovely little bridge on the other side. Check that out. Very calm water there. That looks like it goes down into a gorge there, but apparently there's many of these little bridges around, very old historical bridges. But yeah, just beyond these trees here as well, there's a little campsite, the car park that I've just parked in. I'm pretty sure it's free camping there as well, because there's lots of camper vans there. Some guys just chilling out in the water there. Oh my god man, it looks beautiful, but it's absolutely freezing. Proper cold. Anyway, we're heading back up this way now. to start our proper walk, folks. Vamos. So what I've decided to do, I was saying yesterday that I was going to do a big loop, but looking deeper into the loop, a lot of it, 75% of it, is just walking through a forest with, I'm guessing, just trees surrounding you. But the first bit of it is the bit that runs along the canyon. So I'm going to get to there, I'm going to walk up the canyon, see what's going on. The path becomes a little bit unsure from there on, so I'll see how I feel when I get there. But yeah, man. Yeah, so clearly another very popular spot for the boats to come. The bridge is just there, and I think they don't go any further up the river than that because it's impossible with the boats. So where the bridge is, that we're going to see in a minute, is the furthest I think they come upstream, and then they head downstream, and then the vehicles pick them up down at the bottom there. So something I spotted yesterday when I was driving, can you see the old remnants of some kind of building here? And the walls continue just in here and further back. So that was obviously some kind of old building of sorts. And here, look, there's just remnants of things everywhere, to be honest with you. A little bit like my country, when you start letting your eyes adjust, you start spotting all of these things. You see the big square blocks here. Wow, there's even a, I didn't spot that yesterday. I was driving, obviously. A little entrance there. So this is the bridge we were at yesterday, if you remember, when we were on the way up to Selje. This is the bridge that was apparently closed on Google Maps, but evidently isn't. But here's where they begin, man. You can see the little boat just here, and then they cruise all the way down past our place, past where I'm staying. But I'm pretty sure they don't go any further. Look how calm the water is down there and how blue it is. So I think we're going to head that way home tomorrow, provided the bridge is open, just for a change of scenery, because, as you know, I drove the other way yesterday. So anyway, folks, we need to cross the bridge and head up beyond yonder and along the canyon. We're going to be walking along the river, the canyon here. So hopefully we're going to get some nice views and some shade. It's bloody hot again, guys. Alright, let's have a little look over there. This is the bridge. I think the car will fit down there. Yeah, it's not a problem. Beautiful. So just where we were before, up there walking down, there were some steps coming down to the right, and they lead all the way down here. And I can see there's a little platform here now where people like to have a little swim, a little waterfall down there. So yeah, that's a nice little place to chill out. Beautiful. It's just a shame the water is absolutely freezing, guys, honestly. So I can see a bit clearer now. You see where they all come down onto the bank of the river there, all of those little ants, sorry, humans. Yeah, they pretty much all start from here, and I can see just beyond there, you're not going to be able to see it maybe, there's quite a white part of water there. What am I trying to say? Quite a white water rafty bit, do you know what I mean? It looks quite rough. So guys, that's why they don't go any further up in the river on the boats. You can't get up here on the boat, so this is just a little bit further upstream, quite high. Woo! We're going to be following it that way now. Wow, it's getting hot. I just noticed my first little, like a red and white stripe. I'm guessing that means it's a route of a walk. Looks like a path anyway. Let's follow this. So it's just a little shortcut actually off the road. But again, there's a little arrow here. Maybe this path is marked. Let's soon find out. Dried up canyon, dried up canyon, very dry indeed. Once again, I've just spotted a little red and white mark going off the road. When I'm looking at maps, it kind of shows that it's cutting off certain parts of the road because the road's so windy going uphill. You can cut up through the forest, but it's steep, man. It's hot, mate. It's hot, so hot. I'm actually debating whether to carry on. Anyway, they're the markings I'm talking about. Let's see where we go. Folks, it's hot. Looking at the map, I didn't realise, I thought this was what I'm going along here, I thought it was a walking path. You can actually bring your car up here. I should have driven all the way up here. I'm almost tempted to walk back down and drive back the rest of it. I think I'm going to do that because I've still got a fair way to go looking at the map here now, and I've got to come back as well. So I can see a point where I might be able to park on a corner there, and then I just nip into the forest a bit, and then I'm on the path surrounded by trees. So I'm going to turn back. I'm going to go and get the car, and I'm going to drive up this bit. Seriously, folks, it's so hot. Woo! I'll tell you what, folks, now I know why the people go in that water. I could just have a little dip right now. Wow. So I just walked about 40 minutes, and I'm turning back because I'm not even halfway to get into the forest, you know. So, and I've got to go back. So I'm being Mr. Sensible, going back for the car, and I'm going to drive as close as I can. Should have done this research yesterday, but I could have sworn it was only a walking path up to that point. Damn. Never mind, we've got about 20 more minutes to walk back to the car. Looks like we've hit the bridge at the wrong time. Some guy taking a video of all of these coming over. It's clearly one of the tourist things that they do here. And there's more, and there's more. I might be here for a while, guys. Woo. Look at this. Not even enough room for a little ginger through. Let's hang on here for a couple of minutes. Somebody paddling upstream there. See, they do go up beyond here then, just paddling. That's my sort of thing. Paddling right up there. Beautiful, man, beautiful. It's getting fucking roasting though, pardon my French. It's getting effing roasting, folks. It's not getting, it is. I knew I should have done this hike earlier this morning. The only things I'm seeing on the roads are these transits with no roofs, taking tons of tourists everywhere. It's mental, man, mental. I didn't realise it was this busy with tourists down here. It's getting to midday, well, it's just past midday now. I'm nearly back at the car. Didn't realise how far I'd walked already. Man, it's so hot. Anyways, I'm going to continue down in a minute. I'm just having a little breather. I can guarantee you this is one of the transits. Or Land Rover. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sit here for a couple of minutes. I'm sweating my little nips off. I kid you not, a normal car has not passed me in about 5 minutes. Just all transits full of people, man. Oh my days. You must be making a fair bit of money here. But, and this isn't even peak season. Yeah. Here she is, finally. Ooh, so this is where I should have driven to. I could have driven all the way here and saved myself about 40 to 50 minutes walk, more than that. And here's the little sign again. So yeah, it is routed. I didn't know that. Like I say, on the maps it doesn't show very clearly, or not even online. I couldn't find a trail. But we're very close to the canyon here now, and we're going to have tree cover. Beautiful. So we're going to continue along here now and follow the canyon up a little while. Like I say, I'm not going to do the loop because it's just way too far and it's just exposed in the road, so it's not even any point. I just want to see the canyon. Here we go, a nice obvious path, and it goes that way as well. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to head this way. We've just come from that way. The canyon is just down here. Let's go and have a little gander. well, you can't quite see it down there, but obvious canyon. Can't see the floor. Hopefully the further we go up this way we might get a view of it. Let's see. I'll go a little while, and like I said, I've got to be careful because there is wild animals here. There's wolves, other stuff I guess, but they're the two main ones I need to look out for. So do you remember yesterday when we were driving up to Selje, the ancient city? It was way up there, and these are the cliffs that we were looking down on. If you remember, we were just up there somewhere. The road must be up there. We were overlooking all of this. So it's nice to be at the base of it now. Well, not quite at the base, but fairly near the base of it. Different perspective. So I've just taken a little left turn off the main path. Apparently there's supposed to be some kind of historical landmark here somewhere. Might be down here. Let's go and check it out. I just had a look on Google, there's no information about it, that just says historical landmark. So let's go and have a look. So I've just come across, there we go, what is that? I don't know how to get down to it. Wait there guys. There you go. Can you see that boulder down there? Let me zoom in. Yeah, there we go. It's like a huge boulder that's kind of stuck, and there's a little cave underneath it basically. Not a cave, but a little tunnel. You can see beautiful coloured water there. And I guess it's just a nice little place to chill out and swim. And look at these rocks with like big circular holes in them again. One there, one here, one here. So I'm not quite sure what this used to be guys, but maybe this was something. I'm going to research that now, and I'm going to go and try and get down there.
So what you're looking at right there is a 2,000-year-old channel bridge, also known as a donkey bridge. Back in the day, this bridge would have been used mainly by donkeys to get their owners and produce across the river safely. A little bit of Turkish history there folks. Okay, back to the video.
I don't actually think we can get to it. I'm just coming to a dead end. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a better view from here maybe. Or can I get down? Let's have a look. Oh well, yeah man, look at this. So I can't get down from this side clearly, but I can see some steps there. Can you see those steps? They've been kind of dug into the rock. They're not actual steps, they're just dug into the rock. So maybe this was an ancient place at one time. Definitely going to look into this. But yeah, if I can get over the other side down there, I can get into that little pool. Oof. Interesting folks, interesting indeed. Well, this is the point where the track goes into the forest and then heads into the forest and then around to do the loop that I was telling you about. That doesn't look, I'm not going to say it's not doesn't look interesting. I'm just saying there's just loads of trees. There's no canyon or anything like that. So sorry, I'm out of breath. Hot, 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 and hot. Stand in the shade for a minute. Yeah guys, that's it. I'm not going to continue. Like I say, the path goes into the forest from here. Look at this. Well, just after saying I'm going to stop, I just looked to my right and I noticed you could get down to the water's edge here. There's a tiny little river, but sometimes I guess this is flowing very hard. And guys, look at this. A little piece of heaven. Just what the doctor ordered, man. I'm getting down there, I'm getting some water on my head. Pronto. How do I get down? Whew. Well, I'm definitely glad I took those extra few steps. Absolutely phenomenal. But I cannot get to that rock down there. There's water there and it's quite steep down there, unfortunately. But very refreshing. I needed that, guys. The thing is though, when the water, it's not fresh, it's like quite salty. It actually is quite salty, which surprises me because it's coming from the mountains. Must have salty mountains. Many little frogs in here as well. Right guys, I'm off. Guys, wow, I've underestimated the heat today. It is boiling, man. And I thought that path was going to have more shade. I've had to stop about 4 times to get back to the car. I've still got a bit to go. I'm out of breath, mad, man. Wow. I felt quite faint. And about a year or so ago I had quite a scare in Mexico. I collapsed with heat exhaustion. Can you hear me out of breath? And I was afraid that was going to happen here. So I've taken lots of little breaks, lots of sips of water. I am so glad I didn't continue earlier on, honest to God. And I think with the altitude, it just makes you feel dizzy, out of breath. Man, I'm about 10 minutes away from the car now. I can't wait to get the AC on and just lie back in the car for a few minutes. Man, I haven't felt so pleased to see a car in a long time. Aye. Lesson learned, lesson learned.